Let's remember this morning something that sometimes we forget, and is that despite of our efforts to be better or meditate better or get someplace or replenish ourselves or whatever it is the intention that you have in this retreat, there is something that compared to those personal intentions is much more powerful than your own personal intentions. It's a power that takes everything from you. It takes care of everything of you and takes away everything from you that is not it. So if you have a little ego or a little personality or a little belief system or a little, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Because this force not only embraces it, but annihilates it. So the idea that you have to do something about it or get something or purify yourself or be someplace else that you are is valid, but it won't be complete if you don't realize this great force that is actually the inspiration that you have to return to. So on one hand, your availability to say yes, I'll sacrifice my weekend, and instead of just going shopping or something, I'll sit here and wait for you. I'll wait for you. And that's enough. That's enough, that willingness. Because that tremendous power is grace. It's the grace. And if you can compare your ego as the tallest tree in the forest, but when the time comes, the snow, it'll cover everything. In equal way, the grace cover and take away everything that is not it. That is not that. So matching yourself with the grace is faith. Matching your willingness to, okay, I don't need to put myself in a big hardship. I'm trusting that you will love me the way I am. I'm trusting that I am going with you. That trust is faith. But it's not trust, because it's just faith. And with faith comes patience. You have the patience to wait until it comes. Until you little by little realize that I don't have any more of those thoughts, or I'm not interested anymore in fixing myself. Slowly you realize that you have arrived. So all the attributes of innocence, patience, love, self-care, self-acceptance, trust, surrendering, power, all those are embedded in your faith. Faith that that power can take anything from you and can accept you just the way you are. This immense, lovable for you. But the more you go and say, no, I need to quiet the mind, I need to get rid of this pain, the less you have availability to see that grace, to experience that grace, to live that grace, to allow that grace to transform you. First thing you need to realize is you don't change. Any effort you do to change, it won't change you. Period. Is by the grace that you change. Is by the grace that you attain. Is by the grace that you realize. That's why the only impediment is your personal will. Should we get rid of the personal will? No. What to do with the personal will? Offer it. Offer it to the grace. Here I am. All that I think is yours. All that I do is yours. All that I want to do is yours. All that, just take it. And you learn to obey. There's nothing wrong with your will. It's just that it's serving something that is meaningless. You will serve your ego, you will serve your personality, your self-interest, your fears, the sense of perfection. There's nothing wrong with the will. It's that it's serving the wrong master. So that's the greatest alignment, when your personal will is in perfect alignment with the divine will. Then a great relaxation arrives. It's like, I don't need to figure it out anything. I don't need to do anything. And that alignment is based in courage. Because who are you without your personal will? With all your opinions and all your driving forces, with all your, achievements and agendas. Who are you without that? That's the void. That's why many mystics goes into a period of depression. We say, now what? I have no absolutely desire to do anything. But that is a transition. Because I assure you, the will of God have a lot of agendas. You have to be like Kali with 1,000 hands to take care of all the things. So it's an alignment, see? And is a perfect cooperation. Because the divine will without matter cannot express itself. And matter without the divine will is just lust. It's just superficial, it's just meaningless. We turn into violence, into destruction. So by doing that deep surrender of your will, you align your will with the divine will. The divine will gives you the inspirations that promotes your full development, that promotes your happiness, that promotes your real meaningfulness of being on earth. Make you some inspiration, and your own personal expression. It gives you the flower, the flavor. You may express it in music. You may express it in cooking. You may express it in one more highlighted skill. But it doesn't mean that you express it in everything you do. And some things are evident, like, okay, I am a musician. Others are less evident, like, I'm a gypsy. Or I'm just here to check out Earth. So that's when your own identity start to come in. Because when you are in alignment, then your own identity, we can say, have a job, or knows what is his job, his meaning, his destiny. And he put it in service with great joy. So understand here what is the meaning of service. You can be doing nothing. You can be a gypsy, but you're still serving the divine will. So it's not about, playing those spiritual cliches or okay, we're gonna serve the poor, and it's not about that at all. It's how you're serving the grace, how you are allowing the grace to express itself through you. And the more that happens, the more energy you have, the more happy you are, the more meaningful life you have. So really, when we talk about devotion, it's just simply offering your will. Here you are. With great love, I offer you anything I know about me. Anything I have believed that I have to fight for, I care less. All my likes, all my dislikes, all my little things, just give it to you. That's devotion. That's that trust, that faith. It will be taken care of. I'll be taken care of. So realize that your efforts is only valid when you have certain willingness and availability. Because your efforts never ever will change you. The opposite. It impedes you because it tends you. It makes you go deeper into right and wrong. This happens often in relationships. So I want to be better so I can, be loved, not to screw things out around, not to make mistakes, otherwise there will be consequences. And so it's just, okay, I need to be alert, and okay, this person comes, and person, okay, I love it so much, and just, okay, I won't say anything about this now, even though it bothers me, or I have to say it, because if I don't say it, I will be walk around. And, you start taking positions, yes, no, and so on and so forth, and you end up so tense. What is right? What is wrong? Are you doing okay? Are you not doing okay? Is the person reacting? Let's check it out. What is she doing now? What is he doing now? Oh, that means something. 3 years pass by, you want to pull your hairs out of your hair. Same thing in any role that you take. As a mother, as a wife, as a husband, as a co-worker, whatever it is, if you enter with that frame of mind, I tell you, it isolates you more, it tends you more, and you're forgetting that is the grace who take care of this. You allow your moods to be moody, it's fine. That's why you have to find, students, husbands, partners, etc., who can deal with you. I have many pretenders in my life. Must be for my beauty. always inside my head, not how much money they have, no how much good looking they are, no how much moods they have. It comes down to the question, can they handle it? Can they handle it? Because I am my will, I am stubborn, I know what I want, I don't want to be tied with anything, I am radical, I am all these things. So that's what you need to ask yourself when you enter into that kind of roles. The wife role, the partner role, the friend role, the student role, whatever. Can this person handle me? And in the same way, realize that the grace can and is handling you. The grace handles you all the time. It gives you the room for you to move with your ego, your personality, your stuff, but it cares less because it's bigger than you. It's bigger than that. The closer you are with grace, the farther you are from your personal will. The closer you are to your personal will, the farther you are from grace. It's as simple as that. The more you are in your own little island, the more you are away from the big ocean. So abandon yourself. Just abandon your personal will. Just trust that you're being carried, that you're being handled, that you are being loved, that you're being accepted. And that you're giving all the opportunities for all the things that are not real to make you stronger. All the fights with the ego and the fears and so on, at the end, just make you stronger, because it makes you realize that you have gone through a lot and that nothing have had really happened to you. So it proves your indestructibility. You cannot be destroyed. So you can sip the medicine you want. If you want the more bitter medicine, fine, You want fear, intense fear, okay, fine, just swallow it. You want the sweet, syrup, fine too. Both will make you stronger. But it's not gonna be your personal will changing it. You have to go through the mandala of the structure of being inevitable. There's one little box that you need to go through. Distractions, pulls, faith, love, all the little things that comes your way. They are all in the mandala of the structure of being. It's the Guru mandala. Have to go all around, and back. So you visit everything. You conquer your mandala. But the mandala is the grace. The mandala is holding you, facilitating you. And if you realize the richness of that mandala, that's why we're studying this structure, you go, wow, so much in there. There's just so much in there. Isn't it? Mm-hmm. You're in front of the structure of being, it's like, so much in there for me. Is it like, and that is just the beginning of grace. This is just the beginning of grace. Then is the whole infinity. So, and that mandala has its own rhythm, right? You don't go and say, okay, now I'm gonna be in my soul bodies, or I am gonna be, no, you cannot do that. You cannot skip any of its movement. You are bound to the grace, and the grace gives you structure. So today, just if we can just be a little bit say just faithful, that we can offer ourselves. And you know it works because it start happening something very deeply relaxing, where you're just whatever. If I am thinking whatever, it's all yours. You don't go, are you going to be, is that wrong, or are you going to take me or not? No, you just simply, here you are. Just offer it. Anything that bothers you, offer it. That way you don't charge any technique with betterment. You know? Sometimes you go, it's okay, now if I go to retreat, do 4 days of diet and don't speak and you keep formulas and so on, now I feel better. You can achieve this just by one single breath. One single breath. Done. Because you're offering. Because you have faith. Because you are activating that alignment. Techniques facilitates you, but you facilitates the divine. The divine facilitates everything of you. retreats are precious in a sense that test you, your willingness. The less will you are, the more discomfort you will have. You'll hate people, hate sevas, food is not right, whatever physical discomforts arrive. You'll be hell. So that puts you in face to face to your willingness. Unwillingness is a simple tantrum to maintain your will. Me, I, myself, no, I don't want to give up. I remember when one of my kids were young, and I say something or something need to be done, and his personal will opposing that. Going to tutor was there. And the whole practice for him was to clap the fridge and slide down. No! And again, clap the fridge. No! Go up to 2 hours with that. No! That's what we do. Every time we're requested to give our personal will, we go, no. We push away what we think is causing us, whatever, and we slide in our own depression. No. Something wrong. Then again, when you take a little bit more strength, you go back again. Personal will is a tantrum. Doesn't matter how serious and aloof and elegant and sophisticated, artistic, technical it may appear, is a tantrum. Is a tantrum. It's the personal will. So it doesn't matter how artistic or technical or personal. You give it the flavor. But is a tantrum. And it's ugly. So when we realize a little bit of state of maturity, a little bit of state of mastery, you say, I don't need to have these tantrums. What is my big deal here? Then we give up. Then we realize. How we know we realize? You need the teacher to validate that. But mostly you realize that I'm not operating in tantrums anymore. I'm not that isolated. I'm not that, if I meant to be dressed like a clown, I'm fine. If I have to speak in public, fine. If I have to give away whatever, I'm fine. Have to do with it measured by your sense of detachment, easiness. You're easy. And detachment's about your own likes and dislikes. So let's today have a little bit of faith that everything is being taken care. You don't need to do anything. Just your willingness. And your willingness is turned into love, appreciation, amusement. Oh my God, it takes care to every single thing, to the minimum detail. And every impediment is to make me strong or to protect me. You remember in Mexico when I lost my camera? Have my tantrum, my camera. So we're ready to take the bus in the lobby. All the suitcases were there. I want to take a picture of the group. My camera disappeared. Where is my camera? I check everything. The girls are okay, where you were last, and this and that. Where's my camera? I said, with all the pictures of the trip. Oh my. So finally I said, okay, well, I have to come back to the room and check. So I come back to the room. I didn't find my camera, but I find my computer plug, even more important than my camera. So I was so happy. I was so I said, you are taking care of me. So who cares about $200 camera? I'm just happy with my plug so I can keep working. And I come down, and then Kim was with the camera. We found you, it was in the suitcase. Which I had emptied out completely. I have emptied out complete my knapsack. And I did not find my camera. So, as something that was maybe seen as, it's against me, but really was taking care of a bigger picture I didn't know. So anything is perfect. Every circumstance is perfect, even if don't agree with you. If it doesn't agree with you, it's because you don't see the bigger picture. Let's say you move to a place, get the job, the career you wanted, then you lose it. Say, what is this? I was supposed to be a musician this life. But it may be complete that cycle. That cycle is complete, and you need another place of development for you to be whatever it is. More practical, effective, intelligent, whatever. Then you're given a new life. But then in the moment of when everything is taken away, that's not pleasant. But we don't see the bigger picture. And when we get a better job or something, it's the grace operating. It's not you. So let's trust it. Let's have a faith. And it's not a blind faith. It's not a religion faith. Oh, you have to believe. You don't need to believe in anything here. It's not a belief system. faith have nothing to do with beliefs, have to do with willingness. I'm willing to surrender my will, to make alignment with the bigger will. So faith, grace, trust, belonging, purpose, meaning, love, security, relaxation, all is in the same package. It's all in the same package. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Yes. Yes. Yes.